All right, guys, so today's little vlog is going to be on a couple things. The first being I got home today and there's some fan mail for me here. So we're going to pop it up. We're going to pop it open here right away and take a quick look at it and see what came. I have no idea what's in the box. It's still all sealed up. One thing I did manage to do is take my name off the front of it, so smart this time. There's once a week is good enough, I think, to be smart. So we're gonna open this up and see what's inside, and then also what's going to happen in this video is we're going to take a look at the Daily Bugle, the finished, like I'm going to say stage 1 of my Daily Bugle. This is going to take a little bit for me to do. I built the bugle up to the way I want it. Now I've got to do the interior in it. There's just some fine touches I want to do. And then there's going to be lighting and also going to be a subway station underneath it. So I've been working on that. Just realized something. I forgot to pick something up today, but tomorrow's another day. So without further ado, let's crack this thing open and see what's in here. I know it definitely sounds like Lego. Definitely something like it. Let's see what's in the box. Oh wow. Okay. So we got a little. Oh no. Just a quick note to say, keep up the good work. Here's that must-have I mentioned to you. I haven't seen it in your collection, but if you do have it, trade it for something. I apologize that the box isn't the best. I bought 2 after they had retired. Being a trooper guy myself, I'm definitely a trooper guy, I intended to have both of them next to each other, but they are quite large and would distract away from the rest of my display if I had 2 up. I know what that's about. It's a nice little Technic build. I wasn't a fan of the buildable characters, but glad I changed my mind on this one. I've also included a Beetlejuice, which is awesome. I love Beetlejuice, one of my all-time favorite movies, with your haunted house, and a B.A. Baracus. I pity the fool. They are really cool figs that I sell in my eBay UK shop. Oh, very cool. Being of similar age to me, I thought you might like them. Absolutely. Okay, this is a part because, so this, I know who this is from now. So this, he got my address somehow and I didn't know how, and I think I know how now. I'm not going to read this part out loud. I'll read it to myself real quick. I wanted to say check because everyone would have access, but you should have, yes. Okay. So yes, I made a boo-boo in one of my videos and he capitalized on it. So good job. Way to pay attention. You win the award for paying attention for sure. Then I thought, hey, I'll send you this. Let's subscribe. So this is the best thing. Keep up the cool vids coming. You and the Lego community have really helped during this lockdown and the loss of both my parents. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. He's lost both his parents. So this is the brick doctor, and yeah, you know what? In these times, we're all suffering different ways. We all have loss. We have to deal with it, and I think it's super important that stuff like this happens, and even just the channel. And I've had a lot of people actually reach out to me and say thank you for doing it, but to be honest, guys, it's just as much therapy for myself as it is for some of the people out there. A lot of people, it's just literally something to do, but for some it's a lot more than that. And like I said, I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And yeah, it's very important to me to be part of this and work with people and help people and talk to people. And I mean, said it a million times, you know, I'm all about talking to people. So if you see me in public or I'm around or something, if you want to strike up the conversation, it's your fault. You're asking for it. So let's take a look at this. Oh wow, check these out. So, oh, that's so awesome. So there's the B.A. Baracus, a Pity the Foo. He's got the mohawk. That is awesome. And of course, Beetlejuice. I absolutely love them. These are going to go in a special little display case, and I will actually keep them on my desk here where I can look at them. Joe, these are awesome. Thank you so much for those. I like how he has the wrench too. And this is very, very cool. So let's check this out here. Look at that. I do not have this in my collection, and I am super excited to put it in my collection. Now I do have I have a trooper up there riding the Harley, but we'll put them down once. You know what? We'll build this. I'll do this. We'll do it on a stream, or we'll do. You know what? I'll do a vlog of it because I know that it's tough for you to make the stream. So, but this is a Scout Trooper and Speeder bike, set number 75532. Very cool. I'm very excited to build this. Actually, this is going to look amazing. Yeah, I could see how this would. If you get a couple of them on a shelf, this might take up a lot of real estate. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is absolutely fantastic. I really, really appreciate that. More than you know. I really do. Thank you so much, Joe. And yeah, we'll get it building this. But the next kind of portion of this video is we're going to be taking a look at the Daily Bugle and kind of the progress we've made on that. And where I'm going to take that or what it's going to look like here in the next little while. So yeah, thanks again for this. These minifigs are off the charts. I love them. And yeah, we'll check out. I'll try to post a link and all that good stuff to your store there. So if people want to get these, they can definitely get a hold of you because Beetlejuice is awesome. All right, well, let's get after checking out the Daily Bugle. Hey everybody. So this is going to be kind of a little bit of a scrambly video, but I just kind of wanted to show where I was at. So currently building this into it's going to be not quite 3 Daily Bugles. I've just been shown something else that I'm going to do, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But this is where 2 Daily Bugles will get you, and I'll show you kind of what I have left over for parts. But this is 2 full kits here, so that's how wide I made the floors. The original, I believe, is 8 windows wide. This one's 21 across. So that's what it'll get you to, and it gets you to that upper section right there. So I just opened the 3rd kit here. I've got all the bags on the thing, and I'm gonna kind of just pick this section right here and kind of do how I've done it. I've built, you know, this side of it, and then I build a middle section in to fill it up. And then I have to change the roof line and all this stuff because these guys won't line up where these pillars, see how the pillars here, I'll show you. Where the pillars line up, it's a little bit different. So I've had to change out on every one because I want them all to line up. It has to look good for me, or like uniform. Otherwise, it's going to bug the heck out of me. So that's where 2 kits gets you, basically. So I'll use a 3rd kit to finish off the top section. I don't know how I'm going to arrange the roof yet, but we'll figure that out. And then I have an idea that we'll discuss kind of at the end of the build. And when we go through the whole thing of something else I'm going to do. I just saw another guy just build a monster bugle, and he did something, and it's a fantastic idea. I think it looks amazing. So I'm going to totally copy him because it's cool. So yeah, we'll talk about that once I get this whole thing put together. Here's kind of what I have left over for parts out of the 2 buildings. And then I have the box for the 3rd here, and then all the bags. Oh, there's these guys here, those guys there, and then that's kind of it for the glass. Well, there's a few bags of glass over here still, but yeah, not a ton of stuff, but a fair amount. So we'll definitely be able to do some extra stuff with all this good leftover parts, that's for sure. Okay, so as promised in this video, we're going to do a couple things. We are going to look at that. Well, we already looked at the package, the fan mail that I'm absolutely blown away by. Thank you so much, Joe. And we're going to take a look at this beast behind me, the Daily Bugle. Sorry, just got to move some stuff over there. The Daily Bugle. So this is kind of what I built up out of about 2.5 sets, or 2.5 different Daily Bugles. So we're going to go through it, kind of just show you what I did. It's nothing over the top, really. I didn't change a lot. I just kind of made it wider and not taller necessarily, because I didn't want to get too high, just from the simple point of we're going to do a subway station underneath it, like we'd seen on Stark Brick Industries or something like that. I'll get the name right and I'll give that to you at the end of it here, because that guy, Tanner had sent it to me, Gutterman had sent it to me. There's a whole bunch of people that sent me this image, and it was a Bugle that he had done a subway underneath, and it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. Like, it's really good. And then under a little bit more investigation, he actually did a Sanctum Sanctorium as well, and it's like, it's killer. It's just killer, and that is on my list. I have one to get going with. I've been looking for another one, trying to round it up, so once I find one, then I can smash those guys two together and build a... I want to have the three. I want to have Sanctum, I want to have the Bugle, and then of course we've got our... where is it? Right there. Avengers Tower back over there. Just kind of chilling out over there. So I want to get that thing built up on a mill's plate, and it's going to rest on the subway. So for now, though, we're going to take a look at kind of what I did on this thing, or what it looks like at this point. Alright, so here the tour begins of the Daily Bugle. So I just put two of the towers up here. I'll probably put a third one in the middle. It'll probably look okay. I just did one of the water towers up here, and then the roof is pretty basic so far. So keep in mind, this is a work in progress still, so it's not completely finished. I have some work to do that we'll talk about at the end. So one Daily Bugle sign, and then back this up a bit here. So you can see it's a fair amount wider. So I think the standard Daily Bugle has 8 windows going across. This has 21. And then coming down, like I said, it stayed pretty much true to what was done. I didn't taper it off at the top or anything. I thought I'll just make it a pretty square building. I doubled the doors down at the bottom here, as you can see. And then the billboards, this one will stay up here. And then I'm going to get some stuff printed for this one. And then the round piece on the side as well. I kept fire escape on actually both sides, as you can see. And then, yeah, I just put some road plates down here. This is going to change a little bit once we get it on the subway station, and we'll look at the progress on that as of right now too. I'm going to probably set the camera down here and turn it off for a second, and I'll take the windows apart. Now, I can do one actually probably while I got this rolling. Let's park Spidey up here. So these are set up exactly the same as the... we gotta get Doc Ock coffee here as well. These are set up exactly the same as the build. I kind of like the pressure fit windows. I could have built this solid, and it probably in the end would have been a little bit easier to build it solid, and I could have done a different building design. But I wanted to have the ability to... oh no, I can't. Oh, I can't do this one. Pop this open. Normally the roof will pop off there, but the window sections just all come out just like you see here, and then that gives you the interior. So I left her office pretty much the same. I kept one elevator inside the unit, and then Jay Jonah is going to have a massive office, and this is going to be where I'm going to hang all his papers and newspapers and all that sort of stuff in there, build some stuff up for that. I'm going to probably double wide his desk. And then I installed the masonry brick in the middle all the way down for support, because this is where the sections kind of came out, or the side of the standard Bugle came apart. So I opened that right up so it was just one big floor. So I wonder if I can get... Yeah, we can do this like this. So they, like I said, just pop out standard, just like the building does. And then, of course, we got the Rhino and the Rhino escapes thing in there. And then I just kind of did like a double office sort of thing. This is supposed to be just Peter Parker's office, but I made it so you just have like a conference table in the middle there. his office is right there, and of course the elevator on the side. So this is the standard Bugle on this side. Nothing really changed from that. And then we've got the billboard piece comes off. Just set it aside. Bear with me a sec here. I just had the stand on. I had to take it off so I could get up a little bit lower with this stuff. So we can get a better look at the Rhino's office. I just put he loves his pizza, but you can see in the background there, Rhino escapes. And then here's the offices. So same sort of thing. I'll do a big conference table or couches or something in the middle here. And then I just built the office up pretty much the same as you see over here. I've got to apply all the stickers to that too. I just moved some of the stuff around. The paper's on the wall. I changed the middle one a little bit. That's the Crayola from the Crayola crayon. It's the drawing. So I got to put the stickers on the monitors up there and on the computers and what have you. And then the bottom section, you got to actually pop off each entire section to access it. On the side of the building, I only did the one breakout piece. So the other side is just like behind the newsstand is just building. And then we'll go around the back side here and take a look. And then on the bottom floor, I doubled up the doors so both of these guys slide open for your grand entrance there. And then pretty much the bottom floor is identical to what the building is. It's just I made it twice as wide. The secretary or the security still has the control over the elevator. And so yeah, we'll take a look at the back side of the building here. All right, so here's the back side of the building, and again, it stayed pretty much the same. So right down to the ground floor. Second floor has the I guess the mezzanine, or not a mezzanine, but the overlook or the outlook area, and then the top two get a little bit skinnier, the top two floors. And again, there I could have probably made it a little bit longer, but this worked out. I left the one air conditioner in her office there. I'll probably build air conditioners for the roof, like just big air conditioners. And then the dual doors down on the walkout area. And I got to get something printed for that one. I don't think it'll look good if you just had both, just the facts on there sort of thing. So I will get something printed up for that. And then just the single water tower on the top. So probably build some air conditioners and stuff like that for the roof. And there's the sidewalk on the back side. Now, this is going to go on to the subway station, like I said. So we'll take a look at that here right now. So here's the start of the subway station. It's basically just two 48 by 48 base plates. And this is going to be the front section here, where you'll have the windows to look through. The train will be right there. Platform, train on the back side, and then that'll be the back wall. And it'll come up to about, I don't know, that high, big enough to fit the train sort of thing. So yeah, I got a Bricklink order in right now, and once I get the go-ahead, it's a local order, so I can go pick it up. And once I get the go-ahead to do that, then I will commence building this thing. So I'm looking forward to kind of getting this knocked out and getting that Bugle set on top of it to see what it looks like. I popped all the top off the building here just so we could take a look at the inside. So a couple of pop machines there. The benches. Change the floor tile in the middle just to break it up a little bit, and then of course a security desk. So all of this will have to get some more detail and stuff like that, but that's kind of where it sits right now. So there's a quick look at this thing here, the Bugle. Now moving forward with it, I got to finish the interior. I'm going to add lighting, and yeah, so that's a big task in itself, and then finish the subway station. So this is just a quick look at kind of the progress we've made, or I've made so far on it, but a lot more to come. Can't wait to get the lighting and all that good stuff in it. I might start working on that here fairly shortly. The subway station, I want to get it finished first, and make sure that's going to work out the way I want it to work out, or the way it's going to work out in my head. So once that's done, then because I got to light the subway station and that sort of stuff too. But yeah, once all that good stuff's done, then I'll do a kind of a final video of what it all looks like once we get it all together. But that'll be it for now. So as always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and as always, everybody, stay safe.